Michelle Solorio. I live in Irving, and I am a co-owner and operator of a construction framing company, and I've been with Get You in Shape for 2.5 years. At the time when I joined, I was a stay-at-home mom. Even though we had a business, I didn't go to the office very much. I had 3 small children. I just recently had a child, and I think I was doing a lot. Like, all my children were involved in extracurricular activities. I commute them to school. I was just going. I didn't do too much for myself. I occasionally worked with a personal trainer, but not consistently. And I was having sleep issues. I wasn't sleeping well. I was a little bit of a funk, probably a little depressed actually. My father had just passed away, and I was having a hard time doing anything that made me happy. I was just staying busy and going through the steps, you know what I mean? So I wasn't doing anything for myself.
Sure.
I joined Get You in Shape because I wanted to do something for myself to make me feel better physically, mentally, emotionally. I wanted to have a time of the day or week that was just for me, and I wasn't happy with my body image at the time, and I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to change my shape. I wanted really to have energy, and all of that was hopefully if I got enough exercise, I'd sleep better, which would put me in a better mood. It all kind of goes in a circle. But I just really wanted to do something to make me feel better, healthier, and have more energy to keep up with my 3 children. So first impression was how nice everybody is here. Everybody treats you like family. They're so welcoming. They're so helpful. You don't ever feel like a newbie, as to say. They would teach you anything, and if you couldn't keep up, there was always a modified way to do something, and everybody was so helpful and so welcoming. So it was just a really nice place to come to. A lot of tools that I have used, well, one key thing I learned is exercise isn't everything about fitness. You have to consider what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. And Advocare has come into my life. I use a lot of their products, the meal replacement shakes and the Catalyst and the Mass Impact. They really help me with muscle recovery and appetite control and give me energy and endurance when I'm working out. Another tool that I use is Fitbit, which I wasn't using before, and my Runkeeper, I think it's called. I use Runkeeper when I'm running and keeping track of my steps and miles, and the challenges you offer. Those tools help me with the challenges because we're doing the 100-mile challenge, and I can use those tools to keep up with that. And the Facebook page is awesome. The Get You in Shape Facebook page it's just a nice place to find information, and everybody contributes to it, and you always get encouragement and new ideas and meal ideas, recipes and things. I love that. And also I love Cardio Club. I've just recently come back to Cardio Club, and I would have never done that a year ago. I was not a runner, never have claimed to be a runner, but it is my desire to be a runner. So that's something I'm working towards, but I love Cardio Club, and everybody in it is really nice, so I like that as well. I like all the different class times that are available, because if I miss one, I can always catch another one. I love the consistency, whether it's rain or shine, you're here, and there's a way to work out, and there's no excuse not to come. And the trainers, I mean, what can I say? The trainers are awesome. They're so sweet, and they're so kind, and they're so supportive and helpful, and it's just genuine, you know, the way they treat us. It's just, what can I say? They're just great, and I love that. And the other boot campers, they're just everybody's so great. I mean, who would have thought a year ago I would look forward to working out? But I look forward to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I drive an hour and 20 minutes round trip, and I do it because I love it. And I wouldn't go somewhere like that consistently if it wasn't great. And so it's just a lot of fun. It has uplifted my spirit. It has changed me emotionally. I feel I'm happier now. I'm in a better mood most of the time, and it's given me a lot of strength, body strength. And I mention this because I did suffer a severe brain injury back in May, and I was told that I probably couldn't return to physical activity of what I was doing prior for probably a year, and that I shouldn't feel bad if I couldn't do that. But I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and the first week in there, everybody was like, what were you doing before you got hurt? And I was like, I was in a boot camp, get you in shape. Everybody at Baylor knows about get you in shape. And they were like, because you can get out of bed by yourself, and most people who've suffered what I did couldn't. Even though I spent some time in a wheelchair and I used a cane, I went through it very quickly. And the people on the rehab floor were like, you're using weights when people can hardly lift their legs and arms. What happened to, I'm like, well, I was working out regularly, and I was, they go, your strength has really helped you so much. The fact that I was able to not be run over by my vehicle because I was quick enough and strong enough to get in a position where I wasn't completely run over, and they're like, that saved you. You were so blessed that you were working out before this accident happened, and it'll help you progress with your recovery. And I was a little down thinking when they told me I'd be back in a year. I was like, God, there's no way I'm gonna miss boot camp for a year. That's crazy. And 2 months to the day of my accident, I came back to boot camp, which nobody could believe. Now, granted, I wasn't 100%. I was doing beginner level modifications. I wasn't back at the top, the top reps of all the exercises, but I was here, and I was driving, which no one thought I was going to be able to do. And it was really great. I mean, it made me feel so good that I was able to come back. I had to get stronger because my children were affected by this accident, and everybody was so upset with what I was going through, and I was determined that I would get back as quickly as I could. And I didn't think I'd be back to cardio club this year. That was endurance and fatigue are one of my symptoms I deal with, but I kind of decided last week that I don't know if I can do it unless I try. So I went ahead and signed up, and I came back and I did it, and I was fine. And I was like, oh my goodness, I have this muscle memory I didn't know about, and I have this ability. Now, granted, I'm not the fastest person out there, but I'm here and I'm doing it, and I'm clocking my miles, and it's just unbelievable how things have changed. I'm in a whole different place than I thought I would be, and I give that up to get you in shape. Aside from coming back so quickly after my accident, that was pretty awesome, but also getting my sub 10 mile band. I was never a runner, and the fact that I never could get below that 10-minute mile as much as I tried for a year, and when I did, that was amazing. It was barely under 10, but it was under 10, and I was so happy about that. I was ecstatic, and I have that band put up in a special place. My next goal, to get a sub 9. That's what I'm shooting for. And also getting my 100-mile t-shirt from our 100-mile challenge. My goal for 350 miles this year. I'm still chipping away at it, but after the accident, I got most of my miles for that first 100 on a treadmill in rehab. And on a bicycle in rehab. I clocked like 45 miles in rehab alone, so that was awesome getting that shirt. So I've made such good friends here. I mean, everybody has been so supportive of me this year and everything I've gone through, and the outpouring of concern and support, and everybody's been great, and I really appreciate how welcomed everybody is of my children. If anybody's worked out with me in the evening, they know me plus 3. I'm always here with my children because this is kind of far from my house, so they always come with me, and I appreciate them suffering through what I do 3 times a week, and everyone is so kind to them as well, and I really appreciate that. But it's the friends, it's the community. I mean, and I love all the charitable work Get You in Shape does, and I love all the support they give to not only the boot campers but the community. I've achieved getting much more energy, and my sleep has improved. I was having issues with sleeping before, and which in turn has helped my mood, because when you have a lack of sleep, you're not in the best mood, and that's helped me a lot because I'm working myself to where I get tired. I'm doing it 5 days a week with boot camp and cardio club, so I've improved my less sleep and lots more energy. I can do everything with my kids now. I'm not huffing and puffing, and we challenge each other all the time to see who can do more of something, so that's a good thing. I'm running a lot more. I did my first 5K back in April. I did my second one about a month ago, and I'm in one next month. So I've always wanted to do a 5K, and the fact that I'm fixing to do my third is just amazing to me, and I hope to go to a 10K. I'm working myself up to that, so that's a goal of mine. But I've also, I've lost weight since I've come back. Since I've come back in July, I've lost 10 pounds and 2 dress sizes, so I'm happy about that. I mean, it's not everything. I love the energy and all I have, and I'm healthier. I know I'm healthier. My blood pressure's great. My cholesterol's great. Everything's, physically, I'm doing so much better.